It's that time again. Time for some real talk about real issues to enhance your real life. Whatever you think, whatever you know, whatever you feel, Tanya doesn't mind talking about it. Get ready for some real talk that is always rated R, because Talk with Tanya has got to be relevant. Talk with Tanya has got to be refreshing. But most importantly, Talk with Tanya has got to be real. Tune in right now for Real Talk with Tanya White.
Happy Tuesday, happy April 8th. And I know you're saying, what's she doing on at 6 o'clock? We're doing live in interviews. Let me get my thing. It's been a long Tuesday, but it's about to be a fun Tuesday because we're talking to more of the today's woman, most admired woman nominees. And today we have Jeannie Curtis on. She is in the nonprofit category. Welcome, gorgeous lady, you. How are you?
Thank you. Glad to be here.
I'm glad that you're here. There's nothing like some big old pretty lipstick, especially at the end of the day. How was your Tuesday today, Jeannie?
Oh, Tuesday was great. I work for the Red Cross. I'll just jump right in.
Yes.
And we are helping those impacted by the Kentucky floods.
Oh.
So
Yes.
Every minute I'm talking to people, and our building on East Chestnut is full of volunteers. I talked to a group of 4 retired men sitting together today, and I said, "Where are you all from?" And they said, "Colorado." They came in to help people, and they were waiting to be deployed. So
yes,
how could anyone not have a good day when you talk to people like that?
Coming in and just to help. Flying to help us.
Yes.
Thank you for all that you and the Red Cross do and are doing at this time, especially with so many flood victims are across the Louisville and Kentucky and Southern Indiana area. Now, Jeannie, how long have you been serving happily with the Red Cross?
I've been here over 10 years.
10 years. What drew you to say, hey, I want to work with this organization and raise funds for the American Red Cross?
Well, I've been a fundraiser my entire professional career, and I was with the arts, Fund for the Arts, with Actors Theater, collegiate school, and then I did 8 years as a consultant on my own, helping people do capital campaigns. And that was really fun because it would be, you tell me what your dream is, and let's see if we can make it happen. So, but toward the, about the last year, I started thinking, I need to look at that 401k. I need to pay attention to really what my finances are looking like going forward, and what would I want to do? And typically about every 5 years, I would get a little bored or need a new challenge. So I've been in that gig for almost 7 years, and I said, it's time. So I started looking around, and I said, what have I not done yet? Who have I not worked for? And who would hire me? How about that? Let's look at that. So there was a woman named Jennifer Adrio, and many people know her in this town. And she was a number 2 at Metro United Way for many, many years. And she had just taken over as head of the American Red Cross. I called her and said, I saw an opening, a job posting, called her and said, let's go to coffee. And I had known her in previous other lives. And I said, tell me about this organization. And she said, fasten your seatbelt. It is the most exciting, most hands-on. You are truly saving lives when you're working for the Red Cross. Wow. So I said, okay, she said, but I'm not the one that hires. So I'm just telling you this. So get your resume in. And I did, and I was hired, and there you go.
There you go.
7 months, Hurricane Harvey hit, then Irma, then Maria, then Nate, and I think there was one more all at that time. And we never knew what hit us.
So you really came in at the right time to bring calm to so many storms that hit and bless so many lives through what you do at the American Red Cross.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Some people might say I was a storm coming. My husband would tell you that. But
there's power in storms, and storms do clean up and mess, but that's okay, Jeannie. You are there, been there for 10 years. Why? What is the joy that says, man, I'm glad I made this decision?
Well, just like I was saying earlier, I turned around. I was waiting for my coffee to heat up in the microwave, and I've been drinking. It's been sitting on my desk, and I look around, and these 4 retired guys, and they're ready to go. They have left their families. They have come and said, we're retired, but we want to still be of value. And we're here in Kentucky to help you help others. So you hear that, it is humbling. And they said, where are you from? And I said, I'm from right here. And I'm raising money so you can go out and do what you do to help others. And they were, it was just such a moment. And yesterday there was another volunteer. She was stocking the snack tables for all the rest of the volunteers. And I said, where are you from? She's from Ohio. She has been a volunteer for the Red Cross 50 years. She started when she took swim lessons. So when I'm hearing stories like that, and then I go back to my area, my desk, and I pick up the phone and I call a donor and say, let me tell you what these people are doing here, and we need your help.
That's amazing. I know growing up, everybody wanted to volunteer with the Red Cross, especially young girls want to be what? A candy striper. That's what I did in my early teen years. And I love it. It's service. My parents were about service. They taught us about service in church, in the community. And so everyone is familiar and may have had services through the Red Cross or even donated blood. And so let's go to today's woman, most admired woman, nominee. How did you feel when you got that email?
It was exciting. It was a shock. You know how you flip through emails quickly.
Yeah.
And it was like, whoa, I got to come back to this. So I had to sit with it for a minute, and then I had to click through and figure out, what do I need to do? And it said, do you accept? Oh, yes. So it was quite an honor. And I've read about it for years. I've voted for friends for years. I looked at the ones that win and go, yay to all who've been nominated.
Yes.
So it's an honor and a pleasure. And it's a lot of fun.
And a lot of fun. And I'm having a blast meeting wonderful women. I'm reading through all the nominees. I said, I didn't know she was in Louisville. I need to talk. I said, well, let me interview some of these amazing women who have been nominated. One thing that, first of all, what can we do, especially in the city of Louisville, across Kentuckiana, as we're trying to clean up some of the storm damage? What can we personally do to help the Red Cross at this time?
Oh, thank you for that. There are a couple things. Number one, you can continue to give blood. And if you haven't given, you can start. So do you know that blood is the only thing that cannot be manufactured? It has to be from a human being. And when you think about that when we've had, which is horrible, mass shootings in town, we've had some really horrific accidents and things like that. What do? Is they call for blood. You need it. I need it. If we have surgery, if you have babies, you have exciting days. So when I come into the office, I'm digressing, but if I come into the office in the mornings and I walk through all the boxes of blood, holding blood that is ready to go out, they're loading it in the buses to take to the hospitals, to clinics, to surgery centers, all of that. I just walk through and I'm just so grateful that I'm able to be there. And I think, oh Lord, these people are all waiting for this. So let it be a good day. Let it be a healthy day. And what a great way to start the day. So that's number one. You can offer your blood. So who knows, I may be walking through the middle of it one morning and bless it on its way out. And then the second one is, it is truly the answer is to be able, if you are able, to give financial help, because people have dropped off all kinds of things and we don't know what to do with that. That's not what we do. And what we're looking to do, if someone has called the Red Cross, they need our help, we give a client assistance card to them. And depending on the family number, depending on many different things, of the disaster and the level, all of that, then they're able to go purchase diapers, a hotel, groceries, glasses, medications. So with your dollars, the donor dollar, and every 90 cents of every dollar goes back into programs, which is pretty high level right now. For it's a pretty impactful level, and not high level in that amount, but high impactful in the fact that 90 cents goes back into the programs. It's important to think whatever you choose to give. You can give on the website, redcross.org, and from $1 to whatever you want to give.
From a dollar?
From $1.
Redcross.org, right? I'm putting it in the chat.
Yes. And if you want to give $1 million, you can call me.
Listen, Jeannie, I can tell you know exactly how to raise those funds in just your Jeannie way. First, it's that gorgeous smile, your spirit. So we commend you and congratulate you on your Today's Woman, Most Admired Woman nominee. Thank you for all the work you do with every single staff member at the Red Cross. And if you can give dollars, go to redcross.org. I know many of us have given blood, create a blood drive. I'm thinking when you said that, hey, it is time. Let us do a blood drive at my adult high school. So, and connect with Jeannie. Jeannie, what social media platforms are you on if they wanted
I'm on
to?
Facebook and LinkedIn.
LinkedIn, Jeannie Curtis. Look for her. Go vote now at today'swomannow.com. Go to the nonprofit category and vote for Jeannie Curtis. Thank you so much, Jeannie. Everybody, thank you for listening. Do it. I can see now. Go give $2, redcross.org, because they are doing great work. Until next time, until our next interview. Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye-bye. Thank you.